Chad Mendes believes that his time is now.
I want that belt, baby. I'm coming for you, Aldo.
Another spectacular victory. Chad Mendes, ladies and gentlemen, the UFC featherweight champion, Jose Aldo.
Mendes very confident that he will leave the new champion. And if that were not enough,
Glover Teixeira is a killer. He is one of the elite of the elite.
Glover Teixeira, great performance by Phil Davis, the winner by submission.
And what an awesome fight. I can't wait.
The wait is finally over.
I can't believe it's really going to happen.
It is going to happen. And here we go. Oh, Superman punch.
Oh, my goodness. Big shot to the head.
And a knee. We got ourselves a fight, Joe.
This place is on its feet.
Looking to finish the fight. And it's all over.
Get ready to feel the fight. EA Sports, it's in a game.
Rory McDonald is the new breed of mixed martial artist.
Beautiful job by Rory McDonald.
He can beat you on the ground.
This is a war now.
He can beat you with stand-up.
UFC.
But now he faces Tarek Safadine. He's a former kickboxing champion.
Oh, he got rocked.
Victory immediately sets him up to a potential shot at the title.
Oh, it's all over.
UFC Fight Night, tomorrow at 8 on Fox Sports 1.
The atmosphere is absolutely unbelievable.
This is the UFC, and we are the world watching.
Submission victory.
Gunnar Nelson.
Oh, it's them. Wow. Another finish.
Rich Story. Oh, another finish from Max Holloway.
This could be the end of the fight.
Torresani.
The roof has been lifted off.
It's great to be back in Sweden as we welcome you to the official weigh-ins for UFC Fight Night Stockholm. Nelson versus Story. Tomorrow night, Iceland's undefeated Gunnar "Gunny" Nelson looks for his 14th consecutive victory as he takes on long-established UFC welterweight and mixed martial arts powerhouse Rick the Horror Story, who's seeking his 11th win inside the octagon. Also, star of The Ultimate Fighter Season 14 and top Swedish featherweight Akira Korosani looks to move back up the 145-pound ladder, but must get past Hawaiian starlet Max Blessed Holloway, who is in very impressive form, finishing his last 3 opponents. We'd like to send out a special welcome to our UFC Fight Club members and thank our UFC sponsors Unibet, the official UFC betting partner, and EA Sports UFC. Feel the fight.
Story right here at the Ericsson Globe in Stockholm. Here they are in the UFC family. They're here in the house. Christy Pearson is with us. Carly Baker, Joe Silver, the best matchmaker in mixed martial arts. Dave Allen, the director of brand and events. Ricky Mineta takes care of the fighter. And these gentlemen are going to be helping us with the weighing. They are Jesper Gunnarsson from the Swedish MMA Federation, who will be taking the official weights. So we start with the UFC Fight Pass prelims. It's a featherweight 3-rounder between Zubaira Tukhugov and Ernest Chavez. Please put your hands together for Ernest, the Mad Titan Chavez. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome his opponent, Zubaira Warrior Tukhugov. 156 pounds for Marcin Bomber Vandal. And now please welcome to the scales, Merbak Becken Taizumo. £171. We move to the featherweight bout, scheduled for 3 rounds at 145 pounds between rank number 11, Dennis Siever, and Charles Rosa. Give it up for Charles Rosa! £146 for Charles Rosa. And now introducing his opponent, Dennis Siever. £145. Next up, we come to the welterweight division. It's a matchup between Nico Musoke and Alexander Yakovlev. Please put your hands together for the weigh-in of Alexander, Thunder of the North, Yakovlev. 170 pounds. And now Stockholm, give it up for Nico Musoke. £170. Next comes a middleweight matchup at 185 pounds between Magnus Yukin Sidenblad and Scott Askham. Give it up for Scott Askham. £185. And coming next for the weigh-in, his opponent, Magnus Sidenblad. £185. That one is going to not hang around when the action begins. So we now come to the UFC main card live on Fight Pass tomorrow night, presented by Unibet, the official UFC betting partner, and EA Sports. UFC, feel the fight. It's a featherweight matchup between Nicklas Backstrom and Mike the Warrior Wilkinson. Make some noise for Mike Wilkinson. £145. And his opponent, Nicklas Backstrom. £145, Backstrom. What a way to start the main card tomorrow night here in Stockholm. We move next up to the light heavyweight division at 205 pounds. Ilian Latifi against Jan Blachowicz. Please put your hands together for Jan Blahovic. £205. Stockholm, please welcome to the stage Ilya, the Sledgehammer, Latifi. 204 pounds, Latifi. Next up to the scales, the co-main event of tomorrow night's card. A featherweight bout scheduled for 3 rounds between Akira Corisani and Max Blessed Holloway. Put your hands together for Max Holloway. £145, Holloway. Now please welcome his opponent, Akira Corisani. £145. We now come to the main event of tomorrow night. It's Gunny Nelson against Rick the Horror Story before we bring them out for the official weigh-in. Let's have a closer look at these two warriors.
This is definitely the highlight of my career. I'm headlining the UFC, it has to be. When I think back, maybe a few years to now, it's a dream, basically. I'm very excited for this night.
This is an opportunity to put my foot down and reestablish myself in the division. Everything is on the line, and there is no other motivation that I could ask for to push myself hard.
Rick Story versus Gunnar Nelson is a very interesting fight. Rick Story is the prototype of the bulldog wrestler with knockout power.
Looking for the finish here, it's Rick Story.
I can finish Gunnar Nelson. I have the power to knock him out, and I have the skill set to submit him too.
He did it! It's all over!
He's an extremely aggressive, in-your-face, body-punching, attacking mauler. But he's fighting a guy in Gunnar Nelson who's one of the best grapplers in the UFC's welterweight division. An absolute world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist.
This could be the end of the fight!
Cranking that on, that's nasty. Submission victory!
Rick has definitely never faced anybody like me. I respect his striking, his grappling, but my overall game is better, and it's gonna show.
Wow! Another finish!
I've beaten Johnny Hendricks, Thiago Alves, and I can beat anyone in the division, including Gunnar Nelson. He's undefeated, but I'm gonna be the first person that's gonna stop him. I'm gonna end up with my hand being raised, nothing less.
There's many guys have said that before. It doesn't change the fact that I'm gonna beat him.
What a blistering performance!
It's gonna be my night, and I'm gonna beat Rick Story.
For the main event here in Stockholm, please welcome Rick the Horror Story! £170 for Rick the Horror Story. And now please welcome rank number 12 in the welterweight division, Gunnar Nelson! 170 pounds for Gunny. Okay, gentlemen, Rick, if we can, just one very quick question. What have you got in your arsenal that is going to break his unbeaten streak tomorrow?
Everything that's going to take.
Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow, ladies and gents. Rick Story. Gunnar, if I may go for them. So Gunnar, we've seen you on the ground. We know what you can do. You've improved your striking. What are we going to see from you we haven't before tomorrow night?
Well, I'm just going to go in there and finish this fight.
A finish. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Our other main event, Gunnar Nelson. It all starts tomorrow night on UFC Fight Pass. Thank you guys for joining us here at the weigh-in for UFC Stockholm 2014.